Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back in the city of Hong Kong. We're going to continue our Let's Play of Sleeping Dogs, so welcome back. Last time, we actually ended up capturing Siwa for Winston because what ended up happening was his mother's butchery, her restaurant got shot up by dog eyes. So as, you know, a loyal servant to Winston, we had to do something, so we went and grabbed Siwa. And it teleported me back to my bedroom, but now we have a favor to help this guy with named Red-Handed Tiffany, so let's offer our help.
What's up?
I got some bad news for you. You know Tiffany, from the club. She been stepping out, seeing that long finger chow on the side.
What? There's no way.
Listen, man, I overheard her talking to him on the payphone outside her place. I guess she's keeping him off her cell.
Ooh, that's not good, man. Tiffany, one of our love interests from the Club Bam Bam, if you remember, we sang karaoke with her for the love of... I do not like that she is going to see someone else, but that's okay. We're going to go find this phone and hopefully help her out. I mean, we did so much for her, you know? We held on a gun, we sang to her, we did stuff. I mean, it's... You know, it's only natural that she would be true, at least to herself. But now she's going to see Mr. Longfinger Chow. And, well, let me tell you, Wei Shen is modeling the inconspicuous clothing set today. So let's be inconspicuous about her talking on the phone to some asshole jerk. Let's now... Ooh, we get to bug the phone. Ooh, we haven't done this. Well, no. I want to bug the phone, please. We haven't bugged a phone yet, so this should be very, very interesting. But it's pretty much the same way that you would bug someone else's, well, when we were bugging Winston's place earlier, the restaurant, it's basically the same thing, the whole sensitivity idea. So hopefully I can find the sweet spot here. There we go. Yeah, 75 hertz. I like that. All right, and that looks good to me as well. Now we just gotta find, we got it there. I think we got this bug down. Perfect. What? Stay. Perfect. There we go. Calibrated the bug. It is time to go.
Hey, baby.
Hey, sugar lips, you keeping warm for me?
You know I am. I can't wait to see you again.
How about tonight?
I can't, baby. I have to work late.
You sure?
I'd love to, baby. You know I can't wait to taste you again. But it'll have to be next week.
If you say so.
I'll call you, and don't worry. I'll keep everything nice and juicy for you.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, let me tell you something. Wei Shen is not going to be a happy
Calvin?
man at all.
Wait, you were right, man. She's cheating. She's meeting him sometime next week. Keep your eyes open, man. I want to know when they're meeting and where.
And that is that with that favor. Thank you very much, Calvin, for letting me know that little trick. I'm not very happy that she's going behind my back, and Calvin's back for that matter. We did a lot for Calvin, but unfortunately it's just... I guess it is what it is. I actually wanted to mention as well, I was looking at my mission stats, and I've completed 11 out of the 30 missions of the game. We're already a third of the way through the missions of the game. That's pretty crazy if you ask me, so I'm pretty happy about that. But here we actually have an opportunity to hack a camera, actually, for one. But for two, we actually have an opportunity to get the second lead in the Hotshot case, which is the street racing case that we took on last session. So I want to do that because there's only 4 police cases, and I might as well solve them all. I feel that's, you know, very important for us to do, and it'll help us out in the long run. So let's see what we can do. We're going to get to this position, man. I need to buy some cards in a little bit. I almost have 300k cash, so I should probably think about buying something nice and fast. But either way, we have the hotshot case that we need to do anyway, so let's see what we got. Ooh, city van. Looks like we're probably going to be casing some things out here, which I certainly do not mind at all, as long as I don't cause any gosh darn property damage. That's really all I care about. Oh, this van's actually got some pretty good handles, I do have to say as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. We have to get to his last known location. I'm guessing there's going to be a terrible amount of destruction in our path just because the nature of street races. It's not very pretty at all, and these guys better keep out of my way. I'm gonna beep at them. Maybe it makes them brake. I'm not sure. Either way, our city van's actually not too bad at maneuvering around here. And I'm really, really excited, like I said, to get a nice little fast car because those are pretty sweet, if you know what I mean. Let's cause no property damage here. I would hate for that to ruin one of our police badges. I'd rather just like run over someone and that be the thing, but looks like we're going to be tailing Hotshot here, I guess, because there's a little green dot, and that normally means you have to be within the proximity for something to happen.
You can't be serious. Are you trying to insult me? That car's crap!
Let me fix my car up, then I'll take you. Easy.
Fine, it's your funeral.
Ooh, now we get to bug Hotshot's car, man. We are doing some awesome bugging just right now. I love it, I love it, I love it. But we are on a fixed timer here, so we better not screw this up. And hopefully I won't. I have a good feeling that I won't mess it up because it's all about the sweet spots, man. As long as we can finish this first part within the minute. Oh yeah, we're going to be perfectly fine here. We're going to just get to the green. Should be right around here. Lovely. Looks like the bug is planted. And now we can probably end up tailing him through the van because we have the bug in there, but we could probably find a little bit more about illegal activities happening in his car, if you know what I mean here. As you can see, we're going to probably have to follow him at a distance, which I do not mind. Wei Shen is an expert at police work. Yes, okay. So once again, we're in a tailing, so we obviously don't want to be speeding. We don't want to run into anyone because we want to keep the suspicion level all the way down because we certainly don't want to fail. I remember actually the first time I was doing this mission, I failed pretty poorly because what I was doing was I came too close and I accidentally hit a car, and then it was all over from there, man. And I'm not obeying the rule of the road there, so that's why the suspicion was slowly going up. But it looks like now they're trying to get the scoop on me as a person, and personally, you're an asshole if that's what you're trying to do on me, because you're going to end up getting screwed. As you can see right down there in the subtitles, if you want to be reading. I'm not going to let them talk over me because it's pretty self-explanatory. But this should be very interesting because it looks like these guys are part of 18K. And 18K, as you know, is our rival gang. So things will get a little bit more interesting as we go along here. Also, what I wanted to do is I went and studied up a little bit about the 18K and the Triads. And I'll actually divulge that information that I found in a later episode. I just found it actually pretty gosh darn cool what I found. And there's a lot of, not exactly true history, but this sort of 18K Triad is actually backed by a rich history. But anyways, we're going to call Tang, probably inform her of what we know now. And it looks like we're probably done with this quest. Ooh, that was very close. As you can see, we're done tailing Popstar, or excuse me, Hotshot. That's all we needed to do. Almost got crashed into there, but we're fine now. All we gotta do is stash this guy back at Police HQ, which is something that we're familiar with when we were capturing Siwa. Well, kind of in a way. Let's just sneak by here. These guys are waiting for the red light or the green light, and I certainly do not want to do that personally. It looks like we might actually get full police badges for this mission. Do not want to speak too soon. Do not want to jinx myself per se, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a very solid showing from the City Van troop. And it looks like Tang is now aware, oh boy, of what is going on. That was really close. I thought I was going to have to make that turn, and that could have been really bad there. So we're good to go now. We're pretty much at HQ, just making sure we're not running over people here. That was kind of a scary turn, I do have to admit, but it looks like we're in the clear. Do not want to hit any spawned cars. Oh my gosh, you can consider this one a perfect police mission. Hurry up, please. Oh my gosh. Kind of a melodramatic way to be excited, but hey, we got perfect police badges. Hopefully it'll pop up on the screen there. 1, 2, and 3. You got to give me some credit there. That made me feel pretty good. Oh, we're just short of a level for the cop score, but that's fine. But anyways, that is now done. And now it's asking for us to go to bed. But I guess before I go to bed, I should probably return any jade statues I have. It would just make sense. I'm really thinking about buying a car soon. So that could be our next conquest. Once we get a little bit more money, probably from our next mission, because that would be for the best here. But let's see what the Kung Fu Master Quack has to show for us, because hopefully it's another good Kung Fu move. If it ain't, then that's just a darn shame. And if I remember, I might have a couple of jade statues to return, so that might be very exciting for myself. Personally, I do like to get some new moves to try out on unsuspecting fools of this area, because they are very unsuspecting. Wow, I made that very perfect. That was pretty cool if you ask me. I'm gonna let my car run away there as we return our jade statue. I think I only have one now that I remember, but let's see.
Oh, the dog. Excellent. I understand your sister passed.
She was an addict. She couldn't kick it. It's not a very interesting story.
I suppose. Though in light of that, your chosen career is rather interesting. To me anyway, knowing who you are.
You asked me once not to lie to you. And I think in return, you shouldn't ask me about my career.
Fair enough. What would you like to learn?
And as you can see there, things are always just so interesting between Sifu, Quack, and Wei here. Now, it looks like what I want to do here is to grab the spinning heel kick and then the jumping power roundhouse kick. I feel as if that is going to be exactly what I want to learn here. So it's basically just 1, 2, 3, and then hold there. As you can see, the spin kick is very, very powerful, and it's very useful in combat because, once again, it's another knockdown heavy move. And those are very, very useful because you buy yourself time, basically. And if you get lucky, then you buy yourself a lot of time, and then you can use moves to sort of raise your triad score in missions, which is also extremely important. Alright, yeah, you don't need to really kick me there, buddy. I'm just going to finish off everyone else around you because I want to do a stun charge follow-up, damn it. You, sir. Can I grab him? Yeah, you're damn right you're going to go over there with a bloody-ass head. I would have killed you if I was in my right mind. But anyways, there we go. We got one statue down. It looks like we had one more to return, which will be very good for us because we can finish off our last power heavy move. And that's always a good thing. So let's see if we can do that shortly here. I know this thing will pop up eventually. There we go. We got another jade statue to return, so that'll be it for most likely this episode, because I look over right at
I found one of your statues.
Ah, the dragon. Wonderful. Did you enjoy your time in the States?
It was all right.
To have two homes is to have two souls. So they say.
What if you never feel at home anywhere?
Then I think you must guard your soul carefully, so as not to lose it. What would you like to
Man, Sifu Quack is getting deep in here, and I certainly don't mind that at all. So let's get the jumping roundhouse. Power roundhouse kick. This will be the 4 attack and then hold heavy move, and it's a very, very, very good strike, as you can see here. And then the bam. I mean, it's, once again, just more power, more heavy attacks. It's all in the same boat, what you want to, you want to buy yourself time in combat, so it's one thing you do is the 4x, 5th x hold, and these students are just really easy. As you throw them in the wall there, no problem here. Alright, bud. You're a real ass, and I'm not too... Excuse me. I was too busy kicking your friend to want to go up and kill you. Oh man, these guys are super annoying, but pretty easy, as you can see. Directional strikes, the name of the game, if you will. Give me my face meter, please. No, I guess not. But anyways, yep, those are our 2 melee upgrades. They're very useful in combat. Heavy moves are great, especially when you have normal opponents, but we'll have some interesting grab moves in a little bit once I get a couple more jade statues, because that's pretty much what I'm aiming for that. And with that, you've watched another episode of my Sleeping Dogs Let's Play. Thank you so much for your continued viewership. If you want to let me know anything about the game or anything that's on your mind, feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to stick around, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you next time. This has been Duff King 56.